What are the pros and cons of working with a full service manufacturer? So the con of a full service manufacturer is that you never know whether a manufacturer who says they are a full service manufacturer really are a high quality full service manufacturer. A big chunk of manufacturers will tell you that they are a full service manufacturer, and then they will not be able to deliver. So you will just lose time. And it takes time to find a manufacturer. There are steps written out on the internet how you find a manufacturer. You will be testing several manufacturers, and at the end of the day you will find one who really works the best for you. When I'm speaking to my clients, they would say, I've been looking for you for 8 years. So this is a common thing. I would say this is a con. When you start working with a manufacturer and they say they are a full service one, you never know until you've tested them. The pros of working with the full service manufacturers are that you don't have to put your own time into manufacturing, and you can focus on what you have to focus. As a business owner, you can focus on marketing and on sales. As a business owner, when you launch your own company, you should be focusing on marketing and sales until your revenue reaches $1 million per year. After that, there will be more things that you'll need to pay attention to, but before that you're just focusing on marketing and sales. And it is a big deal if you do not have to do the manufacturing as well, because this is a task that you need to carry out on a daily basis, as a matter of fact. Imagine that you are a smart business owner, and from the very beginning you say, okay, I'm not going to run the manufacturing myself. I still don't want to work with a full service manufacturer. I want to have a person who will coordinate everything for me. And so you will need to hire a person who will coordinate everything for you. However, the pro of working with a full service manufacturer in this particular case would be that it is cheaper to work with a full service one than to pay for all these services or to hire someone to do all these services. So if you want to run all these services by yourself, you want to do the tech pack, you want to do the pattern, you want to create the first sample, you want to source fabrics, you need to have a person, a full-time person on that. You can, of course, outsource certain things, but you have to have a technologist that works for you. It has to be a garment technologist, and this person is expensive. Somebody who understands fit. It's extremely important. You have to have somebody who understands the performance of fabrics, the fit, all the sizing, and this person is expensive. If you hire someone who is just your virtual assistant and you tell to your virtual assistant, go and work with a not full service manufacturer, the virtual assistant will produce tech packs for you that are ill-fitted and ugly. They will source fabrics without any knowledge about fabrics that are not usable for this type of garment. So you need to have, either you hire your own garment technologist and this person develops the patterns, develops the tech packs, sources the fabrics, or you go and work with a full service manufacturer, and it's less expensive. Most of the designers that I know who would start working with the factories, they would hire an assistant, and this assistant would be talking to the factories. The assistant would have zero knowledge about nothing. So being a full service manufacturer, we have knowledge about everything. So when I'm talking to these assistants, I know for a fact that they do not understand garments at all. So there is absolutely impossible to get any information from the assistant, and all the development has to happen at the factory, and all the responsibility is being taken by the factory for the fit of the garment, for the fabrics, for the trims that are being used. All the recommendations for fabric and trims use and for the fit and for everything has to come from the factory. And in order to be able to recommend those things, you have to have people in place who understand it. And these people are expensive. So when people say, I want to work directly with the factory because I want to save money, you won't save money, because you will get ill-fitted products, bad developments, wrong sizing, everything. So there will be a delayed effect of a couple of years and several thousands of investment into trying to do it yourself. Or you go and you hire a person who is a garment technician, knows everything about it, does your patterns, or maybe outsources the patterns, but understands them, and talks to the factories, and sources all the fabrics, understands the fabrics, understands performance of the fabrics, which fabric can be used for what type of garment, which fabric has what type of qualities. You can hire this person. If you have such a person in place, that runs all your production. You can work with any factory, it does not matter anymore, because you have a professional in place. Not just a virtual assistant, nothing against virtual assistants, but you have to have people, employ people that are suitable for a certain position. You cannot employ a virtual assistant who to do your tactics if they have zero experience with garment construction. So this is what I have to say about the full service manufacturers, pros and cons.